someday you might see it. Yeah, never say die. Got to go.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the final duel of Top 8, the final character to be going to Top 4 semifinals. Will it be Tania of the 7 Shadow Riders, played today by Fyrus, or will it be Sister Atem and their character of Gravekeeper's Chief? This should be super good. This should be a good one. I'm hoping for the best on this one. All right. Amazoness Fighter is a safe card to start with because Amazoness Fighter, if you attack your opponent, you don't take battle damage even if they did have more defense than you. Which, when you're fighting Gravekeepers, is going to happen a lot. So that there was no real cost, but you do let your opponent summon a new monster. Which means if they have Chief, you know, that could be problematic. In their hand, obviously, because they have to tribute summon. But with no Necro Valley, that means we are going to be in a good position. Going for Gravekeeper's Curse for the 500 burn means they probably do have Chief and wish to tribute summon. I like it. And if they don't tribute summon, I don't like it. They should have just picked another spy or something. I don't know. Something with defense. Hell, even 15 defense would have been enough. You could have picked Assailant, but you picked the right thing because you went Gravekeeper's Chief. And Gravekeeper's Chief from a tribute summon should be able to bring back Gravekeeper's Curse. And you're about to do a lot of damage this turn because you get to do burn again. And then you get to attack your opponent. Alright. Let's see here. Gravekeeper's Curse does 500. And 1900 from you, Amazoness Archers, the best trap card in the game. Holy crap. I remember when I played as Chumley and I was up against this Amazoness deck, I always knew they had Archers and I had to play super bitch against it. But now you're forced to attack. I don't think they understand they're forced to attack. Rite of Spirit will save you in the end. That was a good play. Actually, a good play. Your other monsters are still going to be left in... Oh my god! That is brutal! Holy cow! That is absolutely brutal! That is so sad! Tania is not going down. She had the perfect back row for this situation. Seriously, that was the perfect back row. I would have done the same thing, Sister Atem. I would have done the same thing. It's not your fault. You played as well as you could. And now this duel is already looking over because Paladin is one of the best Amazoness cards in the game other than Tiger. Ooh. Let's hope that's... What Sister Atem needs now is a Necro Valley. Oh no. Oh no. Usually that means they don't have a monster when they play the spell or trap card first. Okay, they did. Good. That is good. Alright, let's see. Most Gravekeepers can take these two monsters, no problem. So, this monster must be a tank. It's not Assailant, because you could crash, and it's not... Well, if you attack Tiger... then you can kill Guard or you can kill, what's its name? Spy. So it's worth attacking with. Fighter is just if you don't want to take any damage, but there's no point when Tiger's on the field. And it was Assailant. I would have crashed, to be honest, but either way, it was a lose-lose situation. Unless you had a Rite of Spirit. Then you should have crashed, but whatever. Oh, you should have crashed. But it doesn't matter. Even if you crash, they still have a Tiger with that. And I guess this works too. It's something. It'll buy you some time. Now, let's see if you can draw Necro Valley. If you draw Necro Valley, then as long as they don't have a fourth Amazoness monster, you could stall. If you don't draw Necro Valley, you might as well just say GG for game number 1. I was going to say Dame number 1, but that doesn't make any sense. Alright, and we have a new set card. You know what? A guard could really save you in this situation because unless they have a fourth Amazoness monster, Paladin will not be strong enough to stand up. Look, it's a fourth. Oh, look, they can win by effect. They don't need to win by battle. They could just throw these two cards away and then these two. And that's the end of the duel. Game 1 goes to Tania. The winner is the Shadow Rider Tania in game number 1. We're moving on to game number 2, and honestly, Gravekeeper's Chiefs got to play a little bit faster. No offense to Sister, they played as well as they could in that fight. Great job. You got screwed over by that back row. So let's see how game number 2 goes. I'm expecting a good one right now. Hopefully, Sister Atem can draw Necro Valley. Without Necro Valley, it's just not a winnable strategy. You need Necro Valley for it to be worthwhile. If you have the Necro Valley, though, you are in complete control, and I am ready for that. That will be hype as shit. Literally hype as shit. All right, all right. And Amazonas Paladin, with its 1800 beater attack stat, is pretty good, but not willing to attack the face down. Even if it was a Spire Guard, you might as well get its effect out of the way, in my opinion. Because now they just have a guaranteed tribute, so a little bit weird play from Fyrus. If you're willing to attack with a fighter, you should be willing to attack with a Paladin for the same reason. 200 life points don't matter as much as information, in my opinion. They really don't. Alright, let's see how it goes. We have a tribute summon. See what I mean? That was just a cannon holder. You should have played it safe. I mean, you shouldn't have played it safe. Always go in. And now cannon holder's coming right back, and it's going to do 1400 direct damage on top of the 100 you might take, unless that is another archers, which you might scare your opponent. Okay, no fear. I appreciate that. No fear is important. Even if it is archers, it sucks, but if you have Rite of Spirit, it doesn't matter. Alright, you just activate this trap card right here. And this time it's guaranteed to work. Nope, okay. Well, that's a shame. That was a lucky play. Alright, in the end of the day, you still did it, Fyrus. I can't blame you. But you wouldn't have had to use your trap card this early if you had destroyed that card. But I'm not here to judge. I am here to judge. That's my whole job. Either way, I like how you're using your Amazonas deck. You are top 4 material, especially when your opponent isn't lucky enough to draw their field spell, which their deck is reliant on. Without their field spell, their deck just isn't that great. So it is pretty brutal playing the Gravekeeper's Chief deck without the field spell in hand. And the Tiger is the perfect top deck because that monster with Paladin is a super beater duo. That's pretty brutal. 1900 damage has been achieved. That is rough. 1900 more is on the way. Again, one Necro Valley changes everything because then even your weakest beaters at 1500 could defeat the Tiger. And yes, I see this new trap card as well, but ignore that. You have the ability to beat them. Alright, we're going with that card, which is useless, but that's fine. You need to top deck Necro Valley, and you need a 1500 beater in your hand, or a 2000 defense monster in your hand. We will see what you get. I think the opponent is reading the card, not realizing it does absolutely nothing, so don't worry about it. Yep, there you go. Read the card just to find out it does absolutely nothing. And now, I mean, this would have been a good card. Oh my god, it's Necro. See what I'm telling you guys? And now you either go the defensive route or you go aggressive with a 15 beater and get rid of Tiger before it becomes a problem. If you don't get rid of Tiger soon, you're going to have to later. And it's going to, yeah, there you go. Assailant is great. So Tiger is dead. And you could force it into defense position if they have archers. So that would be a good safe play. I mean, it's not that great because then you just you don't even crash, but you have to get rid of Tiger. You have to. If they have another archers, you lose. There's no reason not to go for it anyway. You have to. And Tania might be out of archers for once. Oh, no, you're going with the safe play. You don't need 100 damage, just in case they do activate a trap card. And that card, interesting. All right, we'll take it. As long as the Tiger's dead, it's good. And now we get to see if your opponent has that spell card that buffs them. Because there is an Amazonas spell card that could destroy monsters and one that buffs them. They're both really busted. But if they don't, if it's in attack mode, they probably do. Alright, here we go. Show us the power. I find that strange. I find that very strange. One more. Hey, see if you got a spear holder or something. Get rid of this card. Come on. Do it for the fans, Gravekeeper's Chief. Come on, Sister Atem. Yeah, there we go. Spear Soldier gets in there. This gal gets in there. It's a win-win. Everybody's happy. All right. Now, if you want to put it in defense mode just to feel safe, that's on you. You could do it. I won't even blame you. Do whatever makes you happy. But honestly, I would just attack, seeing as they didn't activate archers last time. There you go. And now Spear, unless that's a fighter, you're going to do some good damage. Ooh, that is 1,000 pure damage. That's really nice. 1,000 damage is going to be great. Now, the real question is, even though you got 1,000 damage, is it going to be what you need? Because you definitely need to win the duel quickly before this girl gets back up. Because if she gets her equip spell card or her continuous spell card, you could still lose the duel. So, Spear... Oh, no new monsters is a shame, but at the same time... Ooh, you're taking the damage. That's weird. Oh, Piercing's effect damage. Okay, got it. I was like, how come you didn't take the damage? But I guess Piercing's effect. Whatever. Or maybe because it was face down. I don't actually know. I think you should have taken the damage still. You should have taken the damage. I'm not going to care too much for 400 damage. New trap card. Oh, shit. New trap card just dropped. Hold up. If this monster has 1,500 defense, like a tiger, it could actually work out. Or another swordswoman with 1,600 defense. And again, are you going to... Oh, yeah, let this thing activate. Are you going to draw a monster? That's what really matters. You need another monster to win this duel quicker because you do not want your opponent to draw a set equip spell or possible continuous spell. And mostly because your life points are not great. But we shall see. All right, Grave Robber's Retribution does absolutely nothing. And now we're going into main phase 1. Let's see what happens. Will you summon a third monster, or are we in a bad position here? A third monster is summoned. It's the Watcher. Nothing wrong with that. You got to do some damage. Royal Tribute gets rid of the last 2 monsters in their hand. I kind of figured it was monsters. An Amazoness Archer and a Blowpiper. Blowpiper had 1,500 defense, which means I don't think unless this one also has 1,500 defense, I don't think this is archers. Oh, no, that one also had 1,500 defense. There you go. And it's not over yet. There's actually still a chance for Tania to win this duel. It's just not very high. It is not very high at all. All right, that is 300. And the end of the duel is here. Rite of Spirit brings back the boss monster, Gravekeeper's Chief. This duel spirit is incredible. We're going to Game 3, baby. This is great. Game 3 in top 8. The last fight. I love to see it. Love to see it. So, will the winner be the almighty Fyrus and Tania's deck, or will it be Sister Atem and the freaking Gravekeeper? See, when you get Necro Valley, you win duels. When you don't get Necro Valley, it's GG. It all depends on if you get Necro Valley. So let's see. Sister Attempt starts. Did you get Necro Valley? The answer is most likely no, but I still have to ask. All right, no Necro Valley. All right, Tania, are you going to be able to go aggressive this turn? After what? Oh, there's the spell card I was talking about. Increases your attack by 1,000 depending on your opponent. This is always a safe card because even if this is a tank, they take the damage. Yep, guard is kind of sucky, though, because you're the one that gets bounced. All right. So that card gets bounced. You're left wide open, and if they have a chief, you're going to get hurt. So let's see. Do you have a chief again? Are you going to summon your boss again? Nope, Spear Soldier. You could do some damage with that. Keep this guy in defense mode. Yep. Keep guard in defense mode because you don't want them to get over you with that freaking swordswoman. That's pretty important. Amazoness Archer will defeat this card. They couldn't summon Swordswoman because Swordswoman couldn't beat this card. Funny enough. And the only thing that can beat this card is a monster with 1950 attack or 950 attack or more. So you're going to need a Tiger, basically, to beat this card. Or a Paladin, depending on your luck. But I'm pretty sure they could beat an archer, so it's not like it matters. But Cannon Soldier, they tie, therefore this monster's effect no longer activates. It's worth a crash, just to make sure it doesn't do anything else. There you go. I mean, you could have just overpowered it if you had 1500. Maybe you didn't read this card correctly. Or maybe you literally just didn't have anything else. You might have Watcher in your hand. You might have some sort of weak Gravekeeper's Curse, maybe. You may not even have Gravekeepers in your hand. I don't know. All I do know is that Swordswoman comes back and can do 400 damage to you. This is still damage, so it's still worth attacking with. Yep. Good old Swordswoman. All right. Game number 2, Sister Atem. You have a new trap card. Very nice. But do you have a monster? You have Gravekeeper's Chief. The boss is here. And the boss will bring back, of all your choices, what do you want the most? Guard and defense mode, just to have a wall? Or, yeah, I like it. Go damage. Huh? Who cares, right? Just go damage. All right. Now, if they attack with this, I believe they don't understand the opponent's spell card. Let's see. They don't understand the opponent's spell card. The opponent's spell card is only when an Amazonas monster attacks, not when it gets attacked. But it's okay, Sister Atem. Not many people have fought Amazonas monsters. If you cancel the attack, I'm going to know for sure that you don't understand the effect, and you are going to... Okay, good. You went for it. Good. Maybe you do understand the effect, and you just didn't want to... Actually, you didn't want to take 400 damage, but it cost you a monster. See, that's not a good trade. That's not a good trade, I'm afraid. Either way, this would have been the result because of the trap card, but you didn't know about that trap card, so... Yeah, I'm just going to ignore that. Hey, Chainmaster's here. Chief is looking real weak because of this spell card. Tania is definitely in control of this duel. So, Chief, you're a dead person. Yeah, Gravekeeper's Chief bites the dust. And if this is a battle of who has more monsters, the winner will be Tania. Tania's deck is way more monster heavy than the old school Gravekeeper deck. So it looks like Gravekeepers are in a bit of trouble unless they have another defensive monster to hold off the opponent until they get Tiger anyway, or Paladin. Rite of Spirit. Okay, good. Bring back the Chief. Make sure you summon a good monster. You don't want your opponent to steal a good monster. And if you don't want them to see your hand, set your whole hand. They don't have Heavy Storm anyway, so, it's not a bad play. Cannon Holder is good, if you want to do some burn, if you want to attack directly this turn. Let's see what you do. That does 400 damage, very nice. And then 14, very good. Actually puts you... Oh, well, 15. Okay, they could take Spy from you. I tried to warn you. But, what am I to do? Oh, you could always Royal Tribute it. That's very good. Wait, if you have Necro Valley. Oh, you don't have Necro Valley. Never mind. This card's useless to you. So if anything, you just gave them a 2,000 wall if they need it, which you can't overcome even with Necro Valley. And Swordswoman's about to get rid of your Gravekeeper's Chief. And it doesn't matter anymore. This duel is over. That's the equip spell. Basically, the equip spell says, once per turn, that monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Your monster. You have to kill this thing twice to beat it. And the first attack, you die by effect. So you're going to have to cost one monster guaranteed. That is a shame. Necro Valley could turn things around, but without Necro Valley, you're kind of screwed. Yeah, I guess if you have Guard, that gets rid of this too. Guard would help you a lot right now. But at the same time, this looks like it's going to be Tania's duel, despite the low life points. They cost themselves 1,500. Oh, Paladin. Oh, God. Things are getting kind of scary. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Not much you could do here. Without Necro Valley, you're already screwed. The field's... I guess if you got Necro Valley and Gravekeeper's Guard, you're not screwed. But you can't have both since you have 2 Royal Tributes in hand. Oh, it's a brick. This could be the end. There it is, everybody. The winner and the final person to be moving on to top 4 will be Tania, which means 2 Shadow Riders made it to top 4 in the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 1 Dynasty series. Holy crap. That was a great Game 3. That was a great duel. I'm very happy that I watched all those. We'll see you all next time, and goodbye.